In a moment that stunned global observers, Vladimir Putin reportedly found himself face-to-face with a spectacle unlike anything seen in recent diplomatic history. As his convoy moved through the heavily guarded streets, what unfolded ahead was not just a routine military escort. It was a calculated show of overwhelming force orchestrated by Kim Jong Un. This wasn't just about security. It was about sending a message. Dozens of armored vehicles, elite troops in perfect formation, and advanced missile carriers rolled in synchronized precision, creating what analysts estimate to be a $10 billion military escort. Every detail was intentional. Every soldier, every vehicle, every weapon placed to showcase North Korea's military capability at its most intimidating level. For Putin, a leader known for projecting strength, this was an unexpected shift in dynamics. Traditionally, Russia has been seen as the dominant military power in such alliances. But here, Kim Jong Un was flipping the narrative, asserting his presence with undeniable force. The atmosphere was tense, almost cinematic. Helicopters hovered above, surveillance drones circled silently, and the streets were sealed tighter than ever before. It wasn't just protection. It was a performance of power, designed to command attention on a global scale. As the world watched, one question lingered. Was it simply a show of respect, or a strategic move to redefine the balance of influence between two of the world's most controversial leaders? The sheer scale of Kim Jong Un's military escort left experts scrambling to break down what they had just witnessed. This wasn't a typical display of armed security. It was a full-spectrum demonstration of North Korea's most elite and expensive military assets. Reports suggest the convoy included next-generation armored vehicles, mobile missile launchers, and specialized tactical units trained for high-level protection and rapid response. Each piece of equipment represented years of investment, development, and strategic planning. What made this even more fascinating was the level of coordination. The escort wasn't chaotic or excessive. It was meticulously organized. Troops moved with precision timing. Vehicles maintained exact spacing, and communication between units appeared seamless. This level of discipline hinted at a deeper objective, to showcase not just power, but control. For Putin, who has overseen Russia's vast military operations, this display was significant. It suggested that North Korea is not just a smaller ally, but a nation capable of executing large-scale military coordination at an elite level. But beyond the machinery and manpower, there was symbolism embedded in every detail. The presence of advanced weaponry wasn't just for defense. It was a reminder to the world of North Korea's evolving capabilities. This escort wasn't about paranoia or fear. It was about perception. And in global politics, perception can be just as powerful as reality. As the convoy unfolded, all eyes turned to Vladimir Putin. Known for his composed and calculated demeanor, he revealed little on the surface. But behind that expression, analysts believe there was a deeper layer of surprise, and perhaps even recalibration. Putin is no stranger to military power displays. Russia has long been one of the most formidable forces in the world. Yet, this moment was different. This wasn't Russia showcasing its strength. It was North Korea stepping into the spotlight with unexpected confidence. Some experts suggest that Putin may have viewed this as both impressive and strategic. On one hand, it demonstrated that Kim Jong Un is a capable partner, willing to invest heavily in defense and protection. On the other, it subtly shifted the narrative, placing North Korea in a position of visible strength. Body language experts noted subtle cues, brief pauses, focused attention, and a measured pace as Putin observed the spectacle. These small details hinted that he was fully aware of the message being delivered. Was he impressed? Possibly. Was he concerned? That's hard to determine. What is clear, however, is that this moment was not just about security. It was about influence. And in that moment, Kim Jong Un managed to command it. This wasn't just a private display for Putin. It was a global statement. Every camera angle, every recorded clip, and every report amplified the message far beyond North Korea's borders. Kim Jong Un wasn't just showing off military strength. He was reshaping how his nation is perceived on the world stage. For years, North Korea has been viewed as isolated and unpredictable. But this display told a different story. One of organization, discipline, and calculated power. The $10 billion escort served as a reminder that North Korea is not to be underestimated. It highlighted advancements in military logistics, coordination, and resource allocation. More importantly, it positioned Kim as a leader capable of executing large-scale operations with precision. For global audiences, this raised new questions. Has North Korea reached a new level of military sophistication? And if so, what does that mean for international relations? At the same time, the timing of this display was critical. With shifting alliances and rising tensions across the globe, moments like this carry significant weight. They influence perceptions, shape narratives, and potentially alter diplomatic strategies. In essence, this wasn't just about impressing Putin. It was about sending a message to every nation watching. North Korea is evolving. It wants the world to notice. For decades, Russia has been seen as a senior partner in its relationship with North Korea. But this moment hinted at a subtle shift in that dynamic. By orchestrating such an extravagant and powerful escort, Kim Jong Un positioned himself not just as an ally, but as a leader capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with global powers. It was a bold move, and one that didn't go unnoticed. For Putin, this could represent both an opportunity and a challenge. A stronger North Korea could mean a more capable partner in geopolitical strategies. But it could also mean navigating a relationship where influence is more balanced than before. Experts suggest that this display may have been carefully calculated to achieve exactly that, to elevate North Korea's status without directly challenging Russia. It's a delicate balance, but one that Kim appears to be mastering at the same time. This moment reflects a broader trend in global politics. Smaller nations are increasingly finding ways to assert themselves on the world stage, using strategic displays and calculated messaging to amplify their presence. And in this case, Kim Jong Un executed that strategy flawlessly. The question now is, will this shift lead to a stronger alliance or introduce new complexities into an already intricate relationship? As the dust settled and the convoy disappeared, the impact of that moment continued to ripple across the global stage. This wasn't just a one-time spectacle. It was a glimpse into the future of geopolitical power plays. For Kim Jong Un, the success of this display reinforces a strategy of combining military strength with carefully crafted public messaging. It shows that he understands the power of perception and how to use it to his advantage. For Vladimir Putin, it serves as a reminder that alliances are constantly evolving. Even long-standing relationships can shift, influenced by moments of unexpected dominance and strategic positioning. Looking ahead, this event could influence future interactions between the two nations. It may lead to deeper cooperation, stronger military ties, or even more elaborate displays of power. But beyond Russia and North Korea, the world is watching closely. Nations are analyzing every detail, every movement, and every implication. Because in global politics, moments like this are never just about what's seen. They're about what's understood. And what the world understood from this moment is clear. Kim Jong Un is no longer playing a minor role on the global stage. He's commanding attention, and leaders like Vladimir Putin are taking notice.